Hello, everyone out there in Highwire land. Hi, we have a lovely afternoon show slate for you. Coming to the stage right now is I gotta share music first. Sorry, I'm so bad at this. All right, please welcome to the stage, Guinea Cat.
Woo! Meow.
Meow. Hello, everybody. We are Guinea Cat, an international group, an Anglo-American group, Brits and American people. So to get started, Jeff, can I have a name and just a random word, please?
Yes, you can. I probably picked the wrong time to take a bite of my sandwich.
That's good.
We'll go with, for name, we'll go with Tony. And for the random word, submarine.
Submarine. Thank you. Thank you. The name is Tony Tantarello, investigator for the USN, that's United States Navy. The food here in the Navy has always been an issue. Yeah, I don't know why, but it has been. Cooks and so forth, especially in the undersea service, if you know what I mean, because the galley where the cooks work is, rather tight. It's a tight situation. And we've had a lot of complaints about not only the food, but the whole system of delivery food. So as the chief investigating officer of submarine number U-76, I have to investigate.
Thank you for waiting. I've got some notes from what my colleague took earlier. Oh, I'm Sergeant Pipcock, assistant investigator here. You can call me Sarge. I'll tell it straight. You tell it straight. I tell it straight. We'll get to the bottom of this. Says here, you smelled burning. You smelt burning right before breakfast. And the eggs were runny. That's all I got.
Yeah, yes, I'm Ensign Smith, and I smelled burning, and I was very concerned because breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And, I woke up that morning and I thought, for me to complete my duties as an officer in this here submarine, I'm going to have some protein and perhaps some carbs. That's really important to me, And I don't like burned food. It doesn't work for me.
Well, burnt food's one thing, but I'm concerned here about your idea of a balanced diet. Here on the sub, it's submarine sandwiches for lunch, submarine sandwiches for dinner, and for breakfast you get an egg. That is a balanced meal.
Balanced?
Oh, wow.
This sub has not been balanced in years,
Listen.
People stand all the way on the right side and the thing starts to tip. And it's really disconcerting when it starts to happen.
Well, the problem is we cannot have people complaining about burnt food. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
It's the smell, It's the fact that people are not happy to do their work when that smell is happening because they know they're not going to get what they need, the fuel they need for a day's work, a day's labor, honest work.
It's really bad. It's a really bad state of events when the US submarine fleet can't get its kitchen straight.
Oh, Sebastian!
Sebastian. I've had so much complaints about my cooking.
I don't know what we're gonna do with you there, Thelma.
Well, Thelma Thimble has never had her cooking criticised before, and now they're all saying it's burnt, and I never done it.
Ooh, I see. You've never done it. I've never been in your kitchen before either, so I haven't a clue.
Well, I happen to know that you have size 12 feet, and in a puddle of flour on my floor, there was a huge footprint, and you're telling me you've never been in my kitchen, Sebastian?
Well, I don't know. I do take some mighty strong sleeping pills at night. I just find you have the beautifulest hairdo.
You don't try to flatter me.
I do try to flatter you.
Well, you do flatter me.
I do flatter you.
But back to the point.
Oh, there,
I'm getting the blame for this submarine's food. And it's just not on, and I'm going to go to the chief and tell him that you were in my kitchen, Sebastian.
is that a pancake burning?
Oh! Oh!
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Just getting a tea break.
You take an awful lot of breaks there, Jimmy. A lot of breaks. This is the Navy. The Navy, you got assignments.
I know, but when I'm hungry, and
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like I'm surprised to see you here in the galley. It's supposed to be off limits. It's supposed to be off limits except for the cookie.
well, she lets me come down here. Just
Oh,
to
she
get,
does, huh?
I think she got a soft spot for me. Actually, she makes me donuts.
Something's burning. Something's burning. It's called sabotage. It's called
She was
sabotage, Jimmy.
baking donuts earlier on.
Well, donuts is the standard food for the USN, but
Yeah,
it's
but she
burning.
don't give it to everyone, She don't. Just me.
Okay, I'm going to put my cards on the table right now, Jimmy.
Yeah.
We had a lot of complaints, and I know it's not the cook. It's a federal offense to mess with the nutrition of a naval personnel on a submarine. You know that, of course, don't you, Jimmy? Huh, Jimmy, don't you?
You're suggesting it with me?
I'm more than suggesting, I'm accusing you of messing with the nutrition of the crew of the USS Flatfoot.
I know the US that, but
Hmm.
I just get the donuts she leaves me. She puts them in the air fryer, and I come down and get them.
All right.
Yeah.
You're such an expert, then what are the three? Okay, expert on food.
Yeah.
Special permission into the
I can see
galley.
she got a soft spot for me.
Name me the three typical donuts that we have served on this sub.
Custard.
Custard,
See, I had the other day. Jam.
jam. Okay,
And if she's feeling really generous, she makes me chocolate ones.
chocolate. Huh?
Uh-huh.
You like
I had
chocolate.
one of them last week.
You like chocolate, don't you, Jimmy? You
I love
really,
chocolate.
really like chocolate, don't you?
I love chocolate.
Chief,
Yes, Commander.
My good man, you need to get to the bottom of this.
I'm trying. I'm investigating. I'm doing a lot of investigating. Yeah.
My stomach thinks my throat's been cut, and I don't fare well when my stomach feels my throat's been cut.
Yes. Yes. We're at. Yeah, I'm just checking here, and yeah, it looks like we're at 400 fathoms down, and running silent, running deep in the great yonder of the Mariana Trench. I don't know if that has anything to do with the investigation. I just thought I'd mention it.
Well, thank you for the update, but all I can say is your bottom is on the line over this one, Chief Tony Tantirelli.
Yeah, Chief.
We cut to the galley where Sarge is interviewing Sebastian. You've got meatballs are very good. I like a sub with meatballs.
Yeah, you're coming into have a drink at my bar and eat my cooks.
Whoa, you're that familiar? You, dude. Okay, let me just get to the point. I got some questions for you. You're not a suspect. You're free to leave the galley at any time, but, this smell of burning, I've smelt it before.
Hey,
It's the smell of somebody who burns scouring powder, Comet and the like, and that is a Class A cleaner. Felony if you cook it.
drink your goddamn drink and look over there. I didn't do nothing.
Thank you for the drink, but I cannot drink when I'm on duty. I'll have it later.
You know goddamn well I'm not allowed in that lady's kitchen. Nobody's allowed in that lady's kitchen.
You've been seen in there. And the ensign, he has quite a lot to say about you. So I suggest you start talking. People have smelled burning and they have seen you.
I smoke cigars at night.
Right before the sleeping pills. We all know about the sleeping pills.
Sarge, I don't know. I don't know how they hired you. You're kind of a joke around this ship.
What do you mean?
Sorry. I just mean you're a little untucked. The captain's got you wrapped around his finger. And Tony Tortellini,
Yes.
he like you kisses. Yeah, see what I'm saying? You gotta fight.
I'm just doing my job. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. I'm just doing my job.
Am I
It's
getting in your
burning.
head? Yeah. Is that it? Am I getting in your head?
Out to the kitchen with Jimmy and the cook.
Oh, hello, Jimmy.
You all right, love?
Would you like some of my pickled eggs?
Oh, I'll try one.
You know, Jimmy, I'm very, very upset about all this burnt food business. I don't know who would do such a wicked thing.
I know. Captain was having a go at me the other day. Thought it was me.
You wouldn't do that, my boy, would you?
No. I told him that I get my donuts from you, though. I hope I didn't get you in trouble or nothing. But he walked in on me eating one.
He's never mentioned nothing. But he did mention about the burnt food. And he said my bottom would be on the line.
Your
Nobody's ever spoken to me like that before, Jimmy.
Don't cry. Hang on, I've got a tissue here. It's used, but it'll do, yeah?
Thank you.
I think a chocolate donut might cheer you up.
Yes,
Cheer me up.
then I better just stand over this oven and make sure no more food gets burned before the chief investigator.
Right. Do you want me to clean the pan? I'll
Cut
clean
to the
pan.
engine room where Ensign Smith and Tony are speaking. I just about got this fixed.
I'm glad. I was glad of that. All right. Yeah. We're going to need that because, we're 400 fathoms deep, and I want to make sure everything is running copacetically, as you can imagine.
You know what I don't understand, investigator sir?
Go
Everybody
ahead.
seems so worried about all the burn and everything, but what's with all the Brits on this submarine?
Yeah. It's one of those things that happens occasionally where they combine, crew from the Royal Navy and, of course, a better crew from the U.S. and, but they got to get us working together because for our common enemy, we're all in this together.
All right, but it does seem a little out of balance. It seems like, everybody keeps leaning onto the right side of the submarine and now we got Brits and Americans and it's all kind of wackadoodle in this place and everybody's worried about the cuisine.
Yeah, and could you adjust that screw a little bit because I want to get us righted up if you can.
Oh, I see.
Get it. So that's it. Good.
You're all about tightening the screws around here, aren't you? You're gonna corner somebody and catch them red-handed with the burning.
Yeah, the burning. It's preoccupying me. It's just how could somebody do something to Smith? How could somebody be so cruel as to mess with people's diets of all things?
Yeah. Well, sir, I really appreciate you being willing to let me speak to you so informally back here in the engine room.
Yeah, permission to keep working, Ensign.
We cut to the periscope room where Jimmy and Sarge are talking. Oh, it's clever that. Yeah, no, it's kind. Yeah, you're right. It does.
I told you, you just got to adjust the focus on it.
Oh boy, they're huge. Whoa. Yeah. Okay. Enough of that. My boss asked me to ask you, we can't help noticing there's a lot of British people on this here submarine.
Yeah, that's right.
That is a bit unusual. We are the United States Navy submarine force.
Yeah, and I'm the British Navy.
Yeah, well, there's British. Even the cook's British. I'm starting to think you Brits might be up to something. Burning food?
You keep bringing that up. Burning food like you think I've done something wrong. I've already said, I just eat the donuts.
Yeah, but you're in tight with that Thelma, and she's another one of those English types.
Yeah, best British cook you'll ever get. She cooks the best chocolate donut.
I'd like to have a look at your submarine green card. Credentials. Are you allowed to be underwater in this side of the world? I don't think you are. Not without one of them cards.
I got transported here. I got told by my Navy man I had to come and work over here for 6 months.
Immigration issues? Question mark?
Well,
you and that cook are not American.
We're not American. We're British. Part of the British Navy.
Cut to Tony and the commander. Commander is, I've own time schedule with this commander. It's just catch. Commander,
Been to the lavatory. It's taking me rather a long time.
Commander, yes. Oh, Commander.
Hello.
I think I got to the bottom of this whole mess.
Well, I should jolly well hope so.
Yes, Commander. And I'm so glad that they actually assigned a British officer to command this sub, the USS Flatfoot.
As it should be, as it should be.
As it should be. I think the whole
Yankees need a firm hand.
And you're the one to do it. Now, here's the thing. When I figured it out, I figured it out finally. See, the only ones complaining about the food being burnt is the Americans. So putting two together, see, the Brits like burnt food. I mean, you like the burnt food. See, that's the thing. It's not really a problem because it's the way you guys eat. You eat burned, crispy, like those banger things. Everything is like burnt. The toast is like hard as a rock. That's why we get the complaints, but the complaints are only for the Americans. So the deal is maybe we can get the cook to like lighten up a little bit on the burning, on the well doneness of things. You see what I'm saying?
Are you suggesting that we Brits eat burnt food?
In a manner of speaking, yeah. It's well done. Let's put it that way.
There's a wealth of difference between well done and the charcoal that I've had to endure on this submarine. Now you will have to do better than this, Chief.
That's
Not
not
to
it.
the kitchen with Sebastian and the cook.
Oh,
I had to sneak in. I had to.
get the hat on.
They'll think that I'm betraying the trust of America if I tell you it's not me burning the food. I just come in here to smell your cooking and actually to smell you just a little bit. I love you and I don't care if you're Brit.
Oh, you love me. Oh.
You know what I think it is? I think it's that guy down in the engine room turning up the heat underneath the kitchen.
Ensign Smith.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't trust that guy. And I think he doesn't like Brits.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense.
I have to go.
We cut to Sarge and the Chief. Bottom line, Chief. Chief Tony, I was just, bottom line, sir. Bottom line, I just don't like Brits. I don't think they should be here, and I don't think you like them either.
Just one thing, Sarge, and I think this will wrap the whole deal up, is, yeah, you're a Brit, ain't you? Don't be fooling me. That phony American accent doesn't fool me one bit.
This phony American accent cost me $900 on YouTube.
Let's just
YouTube.
Okay, well, let's just go have a burnt chocolate donut then.
Oh God, do I miss
Forget the
burnt
whole
food?
deal.
Oh God.
We cut to Sebastian and Jimmy in the galley. Sebastian!
I feel like I should just throw you overboard. You
I'm
play that
offended.
when
I'm
you play that
really offended.
innocent girl thing. It's like annoying.
Girl thing or not? Sebastian, I've been nothing but kind to you.
You've been kind to everybody, and it's like sick.
Well, I won't share the donuts I got from Marge then. I'll eat them on my own. See if I care.
Oh, that was Sea Captain Mark who brought in the lobsters for tomorrow's
See the way
dinner.
he looked at my donut? I know he just wants some. He ain't having it. It's mine.
I noticed the bottoms are burnt.
Yeah, it's supposed to be burnt. You toast the bottom of it. You leave it in the air fryer a bit too long. And it caramelizes the sugar.
Only a Brit would know that.
Yeah. Top secret thing. Best way to eat donuts.
I think she just confessed. I wish I had a recorder. You just confessed.
My donuts was what set the burning off.
Well, that's part of the issue on this boat.
I
It's
didn't
the-
do it intentionally, Doug. I like my donuts toasted and chewy.
Why don't
I
I
won't
don't
eat any more then. I won't.
Cut to Smith and Torelli. Well, I guess that wraps it up, huh, Smith?
Yes, we've figured out who did it and why.
Let's take this baby up to the surface.
All right, sir.
Will you marry me? Hook.
Yes, I think we better go before we overstay our welcome. I think we better go and get married.
We gotta wait till we get to the top, though. You can't open the thing without drowning.
The end.
And
Thank
that's
you,
our show.
thank you so much to Guinea Cat. I think I got was that the correct theme song for the bill?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
of course
was.
it was. It couldn't have been the best.
So tonight
All right.
we had performing for you Frank, EJ, Steph, Taj, Val, and myself, Natalie. Hope you all enjoyed.
Thank you. Bye.
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 All right. Thank you so much to Unicorn Kingdom. We will we're waiting on a couple people but we might get started with the next team anyways. I haven't got a name from them or a song from them, so I'm just gonna
We'll
play
sing our
something.
own.
Okay.
Da 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 da.
Live from Highwire Studios, please welcome Unicorn Kingdom.
Hey there, this is two of us of Unicorn Kingdom. We got the time wrong, so the rest of our team will be slowly coming in, but we don't want to leave dead air. So Nelson and I will start. Jeff, you got your handy dandy deck there?
As always.
Pick out the third card from the top and read the bottom.
Gotcha. Third card from the top. The bottom one is Bodega.
Bodega. You ready to go, Nelson? We'll let
Bodega.
people join in as they come.
All right.
All right, Bodega. Thank you. That convenience store on the corner, that doesn't look right to me, honey.
What do you mean it doesn't look right to you?
I don't know. The people go in, then they go out, then other people go and they go in, then they go out and they're carrying bags. I don't trust it.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do at a convenience store?
Well, yeah, but come on, within reason. I mean, look, that guy all he came out with is a lottery ticket. I mean, he didn't even buy any food.
That's the way of the day now. You need to get caught up.
Well,
We go to buy tickets. You haven't seen all the lottery tickets I bought?
no, I haven't.
Every one of them has been a winner.
Really? Is
Yeah,
that why so many people are buying tickets from that store? Is everyone's coming out
Yes.
cheering?
Yes, and I have one other thing to confess to you. I put all that money in my account.
Well, I mean, you wanted it. That seems fair. It seems
Well,
it just seems a little out of the ordinary that every ticket you're buying, and it looks like I'm looking down the street, every ticket that everyone's buying there seems to be a winner.
honey, have you not noticed that I've been waiting to go in there? I wait, I count, I know when they are going to give out the winning tickets.
Really?
Yes.
Is that why you have all these brochures for like Bentleys and Maybachs and
And
BMWs?
Bonadega.
Oh, the Bodega. That's a great one. Let's cut to the bodega real quick. Have you noticed that the line has gotten really long here? That'll be $5.95. And I don't get why everyone keeps coming in and everyone keeps leaving here cheering. Yeah.
Well, could it be that they all are instant winners?
That doesn't seem possible. That's not how the lottery works. I don't get it. Not everybody should be a winner. Yeah. 100 tickets? Okay, 100. You got it. We're almost out of these, by the way.
Hey, if the lottery is positioned correctly, everyone can become a winner. You just have to buy a ticket.
That doesn't work mathematically.
Well,
I don't think that works.
I'm not a mathematician, but 1 plus 1 is always 2. 2
Correct.
plus 2 is always 4.
Come on. Okay.
And if you buy a ticket here, money, you will get more.
No, but we try to take in money. And
That's right.
We try to sell our goods and services, not services, our goods for a profit.
We take in money and we give them the ticket. Then they cash the ticket in and they get more money.
Let's cut to the offices of the lottery. So, what does your report say? How are we doing? How is our lottery income doing?
We're giving out 7.3 times as much as we're taking in.
Do you maybe have the graph upside down? Because we should not be that way. It should be.
Look, there's a place here that no matter what happens, if somebody buys a lottery ticket, they win. And it's on that corner. Yeah, that little corner.
That little corner bodega.
Yeah, bodega right in the middle of, the heart of the city. That's the luckiest place in the world. I don't know how they continue to get all the winning tickets. So I have a recommendation. Are you open to recommendations?
Are we sure there's no malfeasance going on? That seems very unlikely that one bodega in the entire state would be winning every time.
I don't know. Let's cut to the bodega.
I'll be right back. I got to pull something out of the oven.
That always happens to me when I'm in the middle of printing these extra tickets. Somebody always has to go pull something out of the oven. How does that work?
You don't understand. You don't understand what happens if you burn something in this bodega. Hey, Google, stop.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you. He disappeared again. He must have burned something else.
Whoa. It's been a crazy day at this bodega. Honestly, if we don't serve these my bakery items to these lottery winners,
Okay, I understand that, but here's the situation. We were given this magic printer,
Uh-huh.
and every time it prints
Uh-huh.
a lottery ticket, it prints a winner. It has never printed a loser.
Do we have the settings right? Do we maybe have it set to, is there maybe another setting we have to click?
We can't control the settings. The lottery controls the settings. We just print the tickets.
Wow. I mean, we've had to lock the door. I mean, there wasn't a lock on the door before. The magic printer had to print us a lock to lock our doors. I mean,
That's what happens when you're lucky lottery people.
let's cut to the office of the magical printer manufacturer.
Look over there? Do you see that halo above that printer?
I do. We're magical. Who ordered this holy thing?
I don't know. It wasn't the order. We haven't even sent it out yet.
Oh,
But when it was made holy.
The purpose of our company is to make magical printers, and our core belief is that magic and belief, none the two shall mix. Okay, so
Okay.
religion has no place in our magic printers. My God, what are the wizards gonna say?
I don't. Do you really care?
Yeah, I do. The wizards they pay our salary. I mean, without them, we would just have a regular printer, and we both got fired from HP. So,
Okay. So what do you recommend?
oh, okay. Do we have to pray to it or something? I mean, do we have to repent? I'm sorry. I was brought up agnostic. My father was Buddhist, not non-practicing. My mother was Baha'i. So I mean, I'm a sort of a mutt when it comes to religion. So I'm not sure what to believe.
Well, you know what? I don't think there's anything that we can do to change the printers. We put the parts together, and when the chemistry of putting those parts together happens, and then magic happens, that's just how it is.
I just don't know what our shareholders are going to say when they see that our magic has been corrupted by magic.
The magic has been corrupted by magic.
No, it has been corrupted by religion.
Did someone summon the god of printers?
Oh, thank God you're here.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, we had an agreement that you were supposed to stay on the other peripherals, that we were going to be a magic printer and not religious.
But my son, you must understand that magic and religion and science are all sides of the same coin.
How can that be?
An eight-sided coin of magic and the universe.
Is it a tri-sided coin?
It's an n-dimensional object, for its magic and science and religion are also the same as cars and clouds and the universe itself, for all is one and all is within you.
All right, let's cut to the manufacturers of the three-sided coin. All right, design has been here. We've seen them back and forth. Every engineer has been coming in here. They're telling us it's impossible. The one product we named ourselves for, and we can't even correct it. We can't even do it.
It felt like it should be doable. You got a two-sided coin, you got four-sided dice. Why not three sides?
I asked them if they can involve like a Mobius strip into it so that there's like
a one-sided coin.
That is one-sided, but again, we're still two under. We're never going to get there.
What if we attach a two-sided coin to a Mobius strip? Then we would have the three sides.
Yeah, two sort of, but it would have one, two. Oh God, I just don't know if that we could fill. I don't know if we could get that in stores for Christmas.
I fear we're going into bankruptcy again. I mean, I thought our previous ideas were bad, but this one takes the cake.
Well, I thought it would be smart if we gave everybody a real green thumb. And we say it's not metaphorical anymore. We take it off, we give them a green thumb. Automatically, you're a better gardener. It worked in theory.
It turns out that we were committing felonies in multiple states.
Unbelievable.
Wait, excuse me, you two. Do you see my triangle coin?
He has done it.
It actually has 3 sides on the outside.
On the outside, but it also has a front and a back, so
It
has
doesn't, well, but it still has 3 sides. It's a 3-sided coin.
I think this is as close as we're going to get.
All right, let's cut to the flipping of the coin. Let's cut the flipping of the coin at the Super Bowl.
Welcome to Denver, ladies and gentlemen. We're here on the 50-yard line with the first triangular coin flip here. We've got Ed Sanders here. He's got the strongest thumbs in the Tri-County area, and he's ready to give us a flip. Ed, will you give us a flip?
Happy to. Ready? It's going to go 50 in the air. Call heads, tails, or smell. Heads, tails, or smell. Ready?
Smell.
It landed on the side. It landed on the side. I don't know what to do.
But that is none of the 3.
Yeah, I don't know. Super Bowl.
Everyone.
Out of here. Game, I guess.
Smell. Third side.
Super Bowl canceled. Tell Lady Gaga to go home.
Oh, she's already parallel jumping down from the ceiling with the Ashling beat.
Magnificent. Why? What must we play a game on this gridiron when we could just watch Lady Gaga instead?
Actually, I just watched this for the commercials. Sweep.
Cut to the rolling expert. You must bring to me the multi-sided die, and then you can roll. Roll for charisma. Roll for weapons usage. Roll, roll, and roll, and roll, and roll.
Billy, do you and your friends want some sandwiches?
No, Mom, we're fine. We had mini pizzas half an hour ago.
All right, you guys have fun.
And
I'd
you
take a peanut butter,
speaketh
Mrs.
unto the mage. What is it now?
I just wanted a peanut butter. Thank you.
Can we get one peanut butter, Ma?
All righty.
And you speaketh unto the mage, and he reveals to you a scroll. And the scroll says, if you rollest 1 or 3 or a prime number anon, for you shall have powers. Do you roll? Rollest thou?
I'm gonna roll.
Dost thou roll?
I rolled a 19.
I didn't even know that was possible with this dice.
I just rolled D20. I just do we roll a different one?
There's a break in the conversation, and a trumpet is held aloft, and silvery, slimy lips blow onto the embouchure of the trumpet, and the walls break apart of the cave, and suddenly there are many, many orcs. And they have orc swords made of orcanium.
Well, fortunately, I have a mithril dagger that's +3 against orcs.
Oh, thank God, I'm off script. Okay.
Tag out Brian. Hi, I am a lawyer from the state of G. Gary Gygax. We have a request for you to cease and desist. You are really giving Dungeons and Dragons a bad name. We don't like this character, and so please cease and desist.
In my defense, I'm 13 and a half.
Yeah, your mom let me in. Those are great peanut butter sandwiches, by the way.
I plead the fifth.
That's not something. Just you must cease and desist all of your Dungeons and Dragons. You may go into any other if you want to go Magic the Gathering, if you want to get into Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever it is nowadays, Pong, go for it. Just Dungeons and Dragons is over for you.
So I can't You're saying that all made up stories are his, all your base are belong to him, and I must surrender.
We
I
cut to
can't say
we cut to
orcs
5
or
years.
dwarves or knights or mages or any of that.
We cut to 5 years from now when the GM is running an underground GURPS campaign illegally.
So if you land on that one, then you have to draw blood in this world.
Oh, well, good thing my Mork slaying knife is +3 against Morks.
Oh, that's really good.
I'm gonna roll this D34. I somehow rolled a 29.
No, that's not real. Nothing is real, man. What's even real
-4.
anymore?
All right, I'm just going to cut myself, I guess.
Okay, yeah, but like, don't hit an artery because like,
Actually,
I
you
don't
know
want to
what?
get sued
You
again.
didn't specify, so I just gave myself a little paper cut. So
That's good, man. Like just don't like give anyone space AIDS. I don't know.
oh wow, that's a lot.
Tag out Lindsay.
Thank you. No.
Dude, where did you get all those paper cuts?
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I've been playing an illegal role-playing game.
What role were you playing? A cutist?
I was playing a punchy guy. It's their off-brand version of a monk.
Punchy? Did you say punchy?
A punchy guy, because I go around and I punch things.
But how does that end up cutting?
Because if you cut yourself, if you fail your roles in the fake world, you hurt yourself in the real one. That's how you play underground role-playing, man. You wouldn't understand.
Underground role playing.
Yeah.
Sounds like something you dug up.
All right, let's sweep and let's take you to live action office playing. Hi, I am the manager. You must come in and file those over there. It's by that tree. That's the filing cabinet.
Roar, I be accounts payable.
Ooh.
And you will pay me tribute.
That's a great costume, Jerry. That's great.
Do you like the tie?
Oh
I
my
made
God.
it from a tongue.
That's so realistic, so realistic. Well, accounts payable. Go and justify your debits and your credits.
I breathe fire literally and burn the tree.
Watch. You have now earned the stapler of power.
Oh. I feel its power entering me.
I will look in the
I just stapled myself.
I will look in the ancient tome of office products to see what we can find.
Did you take the stapler of power out of the HR reception? Because you know it was chained to the desk.
We had this room reserved with HR earlier, so we could use it. Come on,
Just bring the stapler back to 103 when you're done with your little
the magic,
whatever this is.
The most powerful being in the office. Oh, thank God she did not turn her anger upon us.
The gobliness of HR spoke in words not known by us.
Well, do you ever wonder if there's a world somewhere where people pretend to be us? I mean, me, a dragon, and you, a demigorgon? I mean, we're just normal people here, but what about elsewhere?
That's true. You know what? I actually need to go to the bathroom, but just give me a second. Damn, I can't go yet. I rolled a 1. I can't go yet.
Curse our universe being rolled by these dice. We wake up in chains in the morning, these dice, and we die. the end of our lives chained to these dice.
Hey, did somebody talk about me dragging stuff across the floor?
Oh, the little imp is back, thinking he's a dragon.
No. You are playing accounts payable in this game. Accounts payable, remember?
No, I thought you guys said I was a dragon.
Yeah.
Ha ha, Jim.
I can't do accounts payable.
Then be
Because-
receivable.
Okay, I'm going to receive your
They
grace.
paid to me, and then I receive to you. Thus is the way it works.
Wait. So, full disclosure, this is the worst date I've ever been on. Just so you know.
The worst date ever?
The worst date ever. At first, I thought you were joking when you said you were going to take me bowling, and then I was like, oh, okay, cool. We'll do this Midwestern cosplay event. And after bowling, you're like, let's go drink some beer. And I'm like, okay, he probably means craft beer. No, Miller Lite, and lots of it. And then you took me to a tractor pull, and you made me eat something called a corn dog. And this is the worst date I've ever been on. Thanks.
Excuse me, would any of you like a dance? Would you like a dance? $20 for a dance.
I have no legs.
Okay, it's all right. We'll just give it. It's much more fun if you get a dance.
Hey, no legs?
I was kidding, Daryl. I was deceiving the bumpkin with my ruse.
Oh, you.
You've seen my
you-
legs when
I know
was
you.
bowling.
I've seen you dance, and man, can you prance? when
All
you
right,
dance.
fellas, get your dollar bills ready.
Yeah, I
Here,
didn't
give it up
realize
for
you were my Instagram
Lolita.
stalker.
A stalker?
You're my Instagram stalker. I didn't know that when I agreed to this date. And it sounds like it's the stripper portion of the tractor pull. So
What? Wait a minute.
I don't know if she's going to take more clothes off, but she's already got very few on. So I'm uncomfortable now. And she's using that grain shaft in a way that's not OSHA approved.
Don't worry, I'm a Midwest stripper. I put clothes back on.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks, Lolita.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, watch
You
me
rescued me.
take
You
this
re-
glove and put
She's
it
got
on.
overalls in the corner of the
Oh.
stage. I feel very secure.
Did you see that? How he
If
covered
you like
that?
to have a private show, I'll put on a parka and then a poncho over it.
Oh,
I don't think
$20.
the 4-H would approve
Oh.
of these extracurriculars.
I'm wrapping the scarf around me because it's so cold out. Brr.
honey, this is the best date I've ever been on.
Disagree.
By
Well-
the way, it's a 2-drink minimum. Here are your 2 drinks for free. It's
Ooh.
It's only
Yeah.
corn syrup.
And
Oh
look,
my!
and we can drink double fisted.
You can drink double fisted. I'm getting an Uber or whatever they have out here. Someone's.
Are you leaving me?
Tag out Nelson. Now you're in the Uber. Well, that's one of the worst stories I've ever heard. Hopefully, this won't be your worst Uber drive.
Well, I don't think you can beat a 1-star review.
What's that? One
I
star?
said,
What did I do?
no, not you.
That's it.
he-
Not speeding now. You give me 1 star.
Okay. So that guy drove me in reverse from Chicago to Detroit, and this is actually more dangerous. So,
Stop! Yeah. Now what about my 1 star, huh? Now what about, is this the worst Uber drive? Maybe
I'm using my DM capabilities to send you to hell,
Oh,
Tag out Lindsay.
and all the Gorgons will eat your entrails.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah.
I'm
I
sorry,
knew
you got
it's
sent
coming. Yeah. It's
But welcome to my Uber. Just
Yeah,
sit
thanks.
down, relax.
It's going just down, right? Just straight down, right?
It's going straight down.
Gotcha. Oh, I mean, of all the, I've never been in a hell Uber before, but this one's pretty nice.
Well, you see up there? It's a red light. It says usually we stop. So I think it is time to stop. And that's our show.
And that's our show.
Hey,
Late edition of Brian and Lindsay who jumped in.
Yeah, sorry about getting the time wrong.
No, I actually looked at the email. We might have set you up on that one.
All right.
So Brian, I was right to begin with.
Thank you so much for joining us in playing along with our little Highwire Sunday fun days. I am stalling because the other team has not left the breakout room. I like to sing when I am nervous.
Vampy.
Why don't we do this? We'll just close all the rooms.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Then you gotta wait for 6 seconds because they don't close immediately.
And I'll take that opportunity to let you know that coming up at 7:30, we have the Eastern Standard Time. We have the Highwire Jam. Please show up at the top of the hour, 7 o'clock or whatever time it may be. So we can go over boundaries and warm up a little bit. And then we always have a lot of fun on the Sunday night jams. And I think we are good. Do we have everybody? Yep. Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Great job, everybody. Thanks.
I want to thank Unicorn Kingdom again for bearing with us and also for being the on-screen portion of the hosting duties. I appreciate more than you know. We have one more team coming to the stage in just a moment, and it's a very interesting, fun show. So please stick around. Please welcome to the stage, Murder Cats.
Well, hello. Welcome to Murder Cats. We are going to weave some dark and fantastical tales for you tonight. One tale, to be precise. Speaking of tales, let's have the other two cats come up here, please, and introduce themselves.
Hi there.
Hello there. Hello, cat with the hat. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Babette. I'm wearing a hat. I'm from Bochum in Germany, and I enjoy drinking tea. Cheers.
And blonde cat, please introduce yourself.
I'm Anair. I am not in Bochum, Germany, nor am I wearing a hat. This is my natural hair, of course. I do enjoy drinking tea sometimes, but at the moment I'm not really enjoying drinking coffee. It's more of a functional experience for me because it's not really great coffee. But it's okay. I mean, it's one of those things that you kind of just need to deal with in life. So, yeah. Oh, and I'm currently in where I am because I said where I'm not, which is a lot of places, but the place where I am at is Rosemead, California.
There we go. Picking up on the R in that, my name is Robin. I have neither a hat nor hair, as you may have noticed, my own or otherwise. I am in Worthing, currently in the United Kingdom. This is right near the south coast. I have a tea here. It is more than half drunk, and I have a small level of anxiety about that. But we'll see how that plays out over the next 45 minutes. Our suggestion, our request for this show was for someone to provide the scariest room imaginable to them. What is the scariest room that you have gone into? And the suggestion we have chosen is a lift or an elevator, depending on your frame of reference. So,
I concur.
Please sit back and enjoy a lift or an elevator, depending on your frame of reference.
Yeah, will you give me the hammer? Yeah. Well, I gotta do something about this whole sitch, you know. Yeah.
There you go.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, but I'm not sure. It's the 5th time this week that I have to do this. Yeah. I got the feeling that they're not paying me enough for this crap job. I mean, I told them, just buy a new elevator. And then they were like, what? And I'm like, lift. I mean, it's just stupid.
Yeah, the stupid fancy words. Oh, I went to college somewhere with a long fancy name that you probably can't even pronounce because you're just an elevator fixing person.
I always appreciate working with you, Gerald. It's like always getting a punch right in the face, but I like that about you. I really do.
Oh,
I mean,
so, you should probably be wearing a mask in these places. That's just these old materials probably not good for you.
I see. You really studied because we normal people, we cannot care about this shit. I don't get paid enough for getting masks and stuff like that. General. Speaking of, I think it's time for you to climb down there. It's just. Yeah.
Okay, just make sure you keep an eye on me, yeah?
Of course, you can trust me.
The viewpoint's looking quite marvelous.
It sure is.
It took me a long. No. I need to say this. It took me a long time to work my way up to the 26th floor, and I'm very proud of it. And I just want to take a moment to really, really take it in.
So it is a marvelous view. It's you know what? It's richly deserved. I pulled for you. I didn't have any concrete thing to pull on because I'm not really in a position to, but I pulled for you internally.
Well, I mean, you are my nephew, so I take that. I take that. I feel that on a familial level.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know what? That's as much as I'm your nephew, you're my uncle. Decidedly, I feel so strongly. And that's a meaningful position to be in, because I hope my father, being the person that he is, I hope that I can draw some better inspiration from my life from following you, and maybe one day I can inhabit this very office, assuming you will be promoted to an even higher one on a.
Assuming that, of course. Have you visited your father recently? Down on the 2nd floor.
I do occasionally stop by just out of familial obligation. I think as much as an uncle is an important familiar position, father is no less so. It's rough. See, you know what? The hardest thing for me is actually the extent to which he's made peace with his position. He doesn't seem to aspire to be on any higher floor or have such a view as yourself.
Even when we were growing up and the family was on the 10th floor, even when we were growing up together, he looked downwards for his inspiration. I always tried to look upwards, but he looked downwards. And it's my hope that you will continue to look upwards.
I hope so too, because this downward mobility of having been born on the 10th floor and having made my way to the to the fifth is not something that I like, and particularly when I have to descend to my father at the second floor, I think if I don't watch it, that can be me someday. Or
It's a
even, God
cautionary
forbid,
tale.
the first floor or the entrance hall.
Don't say that. I had to go down there once. It was an errand. It was an errand. I was made to go down by grandfather. You understand that. You understand that it was an errand. I didn't go there out of choice.
He was a cruel man.
He was a cruel man.
In any case, it's a very nice view, and
Yes.
I think my permit is expiring soon, so I should probably get back down. But do hope to visit you again here soon, even though you're higher up now by several floors.
I'm just above the smog.
So much smog.
Wow. I always feel almost like I feel like I almost could breathe here. Wow.
It's definitely much better up here. I just
Yeah, I think we should take more often jobs on this level.
do you even have the possibility of negotiating those things?
Well, the good thing about our job is, Gerald, we can see everything, yeah? I've seen the first floor, I've seen the entrance level, and my gosh, I've been in the basement levels. Whew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Basement level.
You wouldn't believe that it exists, but it does.
I have heard.
And I've been on the 50th floor. I mean, I cannot even say it out loud like that. It's complicated as heck, but I've been
to
there.
The 50th floor, and they still send you down to the lower levels.
Well, my God, I'm needed everywhere, and we're a team. So, Gerald, just so you know, we're 13 people. I know this number, it excites some people in a good way and in a bad way, but that's how our number is of the team. And we split up our work topics, yeah? Some of us are better with the lower numbers, and some of us are better with the higher numbers. And some of us, like me, we could do all the shit.
Freddie, you sometimes wish you were doing something other than this with your life? Because I was assigned this job when I was a teenager. You know, the building only had 42 floors at the time, I believe. The upper floors were added later. And I had dreams, I had hopes.
Yeah, you sure are not a teenager anymore, Gerald. I can tell.
I have some gray hair.
And I'm not so much
my beard.
Oh my gosh, it's so white.
Yeah, I know. Getting worse by the day.
I understand you're in a it's not a quarter life crisis anymore. It's not a midlife crisis. You're like in a end of life crisis right now, Gerald.
I'm counting backwards at this point.
Yeah. But you know, I'm not so much a person of words. But it's time to get philosophical, you know? When you see everything, you know everything. And then you appreciate what you have. You get it? Yeah, you get it?
Yeah, I think appreciating things is good. This is not the high grade stuff they get over the 30th floor, but
No. We could go there. I've got some job here in the journal.
Yeah, look at your calls.
And to be honest, and that's not philosophical, they have the best bathrooms there. So let's go up and take a piss.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Dad, I
I was just relieving myself.
Yeah, I didn't mean to come in at that moment. Do you guys ever clean here on the second floor? Never mind. Look, Dad, I think I'm going to come visit once a month from now on. It's I'm getting busy. I'm starting to get duties myself. I'm almost an adult, practically an adult.
I want the best for you. I want the best for you. I really do. That's all I've ever wanted.
Yeah, I know it's not your fault that sometimes we mess stuff up and stuff happens, and then you have to deal with stuff because there's stuff and stuff. And you don't have a lot of stuff here, but
do you Theo, before you go, do you want a cigarette?
Cigarette. What if they smell it on me? I mean, that's not going to hurt my prospects.
If I can give you one little lesson before you leave me, because I think that's what's happening here. I think you're saying you're going to visit less often, but I think what's happening is you're going to not visit at all.
No.
You've got the politeness now. I can tell it. You've been on the double digits. You've got the politeness. I know it. Don't lie. Don't lie, Patrick. I can see it. And it's okay. It's good. It's good. I'm glad for you. I really am. I am glad for you. There's a freedom to being down here, but it's not a freedom you want, and it's not a freedom you're going to be able to live with. But I want you to have a little danger about you. I want you to go all the way. I want you to have something that they don't have. Do you get me?
A cigarette?
A cigarette. When I pass you a cigarette and you smoke it, that's minutes that are purely yours. No one can interrupt you. That's purely selfish.
Dad, I know you think I'm some kind of cog in the system, that I'm just going through the motions, doing what's necessary to get up there, but I want you to know I've never forgotten what it's like. I've never forgotten what it's like when we moved down from the 10th floor to the 9th floor to the 8th floor to the 7th floor, and we had to deal with the realities of that. What I'm saying, I guess, is I know you've taught me some valuable lessons, and if I find myself in need of smoking a cigarette when no one's watching, I'll do that. If I need to catch a rat and cook it over an open fire, I'll do that. And if I need to behead that rat before I do that, then I would do that too. And I would think of you in those moments.
That's my boy. That's my Patrick. You got something they don't have.
Thank you, Daddy. I should probably go. I feel like I should give you a hug, but I'll see you next month.
You'll see me next month. You better get out. The red cleansing started.
Right. I'll just grab that cigarette. Cherish it.
Use it wisely.
So I've heard the new guy is actually from the 10th floor. You wouldn't know that to look at him, would you?
He's so handsome. I mean, his hair.
Yeah.
I saw him last week here putting in an application. Moving upwards.
Moving upwards from here after coming all the way up from the 10th floor?
Well, some people never seem to have a limit.
You know what? I've learned from my mother that I just need to be satisfied at some point, that if you keep shooting up and up, eventually you're going to lose yourself in the process. It's just you need to get acclimated.
Susie, that's why you stay where you are right now.
Well, I get to share the space with you, so I got that going for me.
Oh, I love you, Susie. I love you.
I love you.
I love you. But seriously, you never achieve something bigger than yourself if you just settle for anything. Oh my gosh, Susie, don't freak out. But oh my gosh,
way, yeah,
he's coming in.
Oh
my god.
I mean,
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He definitely looks like double digits material.
I would say triple digits if we had that amount of floors. Susie, don't freak out. But he's coming here.
I need to. There we go. I'm doing important stuff. I'm busy.
Hello. What can we do for you? Oh my gosh, another application. Susie, can you see that? That's amazing.
It's such a nice handwriting.
I'm sure it will go through. Yeah.
Lola here will take very good care of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, Mr. O'Malley. Susie, don't stop.
I just wanted to smell it to look at that.
You take it. Yeah, Mr. O'Malley. Bye.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna close my eyes for a moment.
And smell it. That's upward motion.
Oh. It's excuse me. All right, where's the emergency button? Excuse me. I'm stuck on the 24th floor.
Say what?
I'm stuck on the 24th floor. I'm I'm an uncle. I work on the 26th. The lift elevator has become stuck.
Do you have the card? I mean, everyone can say they've been stuck and they're in a higher level. So, do you have the card?
My access card is in the office. I don't have that with me because I've never the lift elevator has never failed me before. You maintain it so well. You do it so wonderfully. You are a credit. You and your 30 staff are a credit to the entire.
Stop sugarcoating. I'm afraid we have to do something I hate to do, but I have to put the lift into the first basement level.
What? You can't do that. I can't be going down there again. I can't.
Sorry, but you don't have the card with you. What else should I do it?
Could you just send a team down here to fix it, to move it up manually, perhaps? You're all strong, strapping people, and I understand, very strong biceps like oxes.
Yeah, I get that. That's why we're gonna put it down in the basement. Yeah, I'm pressing the button now. Down where it goes. Yes, sorry, mate, but that's standard procedure. Yeah, I know it's frightening for people like you up there in the upper levels, so I'm gonna pretend to be elevator lift music. Maybe that comforts you a little. Almost there, just halfway down.
So when you get down there, you should probably put your mask on, just to be on the safe side. It's a very simple procedure, though. It's nothing complicated.
Oh, Gerald, you're so clever. I'm gonna push the mask button, and it will come from the ceiling of your lift elevator. And yep, now that button, yep, there it is. Put your mask on, strap it over your ears. If there's someone else with you in the lift, put it on yourself and then help the other person. Gerald, would you want to add something here?
Yeah, just if you happen to have kids in them, help them last. It's very important.
I have a nephew. I have a nephew, Patrick. Perhaps he could help me get up. Could you get in touch with him? He's on the 20th floor now, I understand.
We have a help form. I'm gonna push that button, and then it will open right above the other button. You know. Yeah, right there. Fill out the form. Hopefully, before you get unconscious. Sometimes that happens with people from the upper levels, even if they have their mask on.
It's going to be perfectly fine, sir. Ding! Welcome to the basement level. Please keep all valuables close to your person as you head out.
It's 10 pages long, and there's no pen.
Well, good luck, mate. We'll see each other at the end of the floor. Make sure to have some kind of identification on you. Yeah.
Yeah. Just remember your card next time, sir. It's very important. We have rules here.
Well, I was just bringing him his sandwich, and he's, he looks a little bit like me, a little taller, and you sure you haven't seen him recently?
No.
That's odd, because I told him I'll be by today, and I'll bring him some, the bakeries we have down there on the 7th. There's a special sort of flavor to them. I can.
Yeah, you're asking the wrong person. I don't usually work here in that level. I'm just everywhere, Everything everywhere all at once in the
Oh.
elevator lift.
So I thought you were one of the file handlers.
Sorry.
Um,
You mean those girls? I can get you those girls if you want to.
Yeah. It's just someone that works on this floor.
Sorry.
That's fine. Jeez.
Hello.
Oh, hi. Sorry, I was just snacking on this delicious mug. Do you want one?
Ooh. Yeah, sure, honey. Oh, if I may.
Yeah.
Mr. O'Malley.
Just the purple ones are particularly good.
Stacy, you have to taste it. Oh my god.
Oh, may I? May I just a little bit?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, thank you.
Just oh. This might be a funny question, but is my uncle the only man in this area of the floor?
Oh, you mean Mr. O'Malley Sr.?
Yes.
Stacy, what? I haven't seen him in a while. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't. No, he's. This is wonderful. I can taste the cinnamon. It's got a little bit of danger about it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit of danger.
They actually grow it.
Pardon? What's that?
They grow it right there on.
Wonderful how innovative they are down there. No, I did find his pass. I did find his pass here on his desk, but he's not around. But I'm sure he's having a wonderful time, and he's a 26th floor man. What can go wrong?
Nothing could go wrong if you're under 26.
That's easy, but he's still on the level, right? Because it's just if you can.
Well, his card is on this level. It would be irresponsible to go off without the card. Too dangerous for me personally.
I know. I have mine right here on my neck. I never actually.
You look like.
No, go ahead.
You look like a man who's going places.
I hope so. I actually get my hair cut on the 17th floor. They say you gotta look the way you want to actually be.
Yeah, dress for the job you want. Yeah, or cut your hair for the job you want. In your case.
Yeah, and soon you'll be able to go to the salon on the 21st if everything goes right. I heard the rumors, Mr. O'Malley.
Thank you. I've been sending my applications around. I've learned so much from my uncle. Is it okay if I take his card? Just
Stacy, what are you saying about it? This man is asking dangerous questions, isn't he?
It's a little bit close to the line, but I mean, you did bring us the cinnamon, and you do seem like you're on your way up, and upward motion is so important here. I think it would be all right just this one time. Perhaps if we could visit the salon with you one time in the future.
Of course, yeah. You have beautiful hair, ma'am. Miss,
Thank you. I've been. It takes quite a while in the morning, but it's lovely to have someone notice.
I'll just leave this box here in case he comes back, and you can have some more if you want.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Seems like a. Don't forget the card.
Mm-hmm. They are best when they're fresh.
Yeah. Don't be strangers. Don't forget us.
Toodaloo. They say you say that up here on the 26th floor. Toodaloo.
Is there someone else there? I can't quite see you.
Yeah.
That smell is familiar. That smell is familiar. It's reminding me of focus on the memories now. Focus on the memories. It's reminding me of summers. It's reminding me of summers on the 45th floor with grandfather. It's the pipe. It's grandfather's pipe.
Me?
It's the tobacco from grandfather's pipe. Grandfather. Grandfather. No, it can't be you. It can't be you. We knew we were told what happened to you. We were told what happened to you. You fell. You fell.
I didn't fall.
You were pushed.
Yes. But you're here now. You can get me out of here. Back up. You did bring your card with you, right?
I didn't bring my card with me.
You have to bring your card with you.
I had a moment of arrogance. I was leaving. I got a short-term pass to the executive washroom. I went to use it and I got excited. I was in the lift. The lift got jammed and then I ended up down here. The lift elevator opened down here. I couldn't see the grandfather. What have you been eating?
Oh, you don't want to know. It's just there's some people here that the healthcare here isn't that great, and sometimes people die and we make do. We make do. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. They say that the basement is one of the more populated areas. It is underground after all, so it ranges quite far.
Quite far? How far?
I've honestly never explored too far out, but I went at least 2 floor lengths away from here, and it seemed to just keep on. I haven't had a decent meal or shower or haircut in ages, so I thought that maybe look,
Time for the red cleaning. For the red cleaning.
Just take my hand, follow me. We gotta hide.
2 floor lengths. 2 floor lengths.
Just take my hand quick before it starts. It's gonna be all right. You're not gonna wind up like me.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe it's
time to institute some changes. I mean, I've looked over the roster and there's too much going up and down these days. When I was young, people stayed where they were. If you were born on the 13th floor, you stayed on the 13th floor, and you were happy to be there, you know? And if you were born on the 32nd floor, which was the top floor at the time, well, of course you'd be happy to be there, so there wouldn't be any. But even if you were born on the 12th floor, or God forbid on the 9th floor, or the 4th floor, well, you knew that was just your lot in life, and you stayed there. And I feel like all these changes these days, all this up and down. I mean, is it any wonder that sometimes the elevators get stuck when they're seeing this much use?
So what are you saying, Gerald?
What am I saying? I'm saying it's been a very long day. And every time we send someone else to the basement, I feel just a little bit bad about it.
Come on, you enjoyed pushing the stop button, don't you? At least last week, you chuckled.
Yes. I did. It's been a long day. I just need to eat my oats and put my head down on a pillow, and this kind of talk never really helped anybody.
Gerald, come on. We know each other for years now.
Yeah. It's a changing world. I guess you have to make your peace with it. And we're just going to do our part and sometimes have a little fun. That's it. That's all there is at the end of the day, isn't it?
You're getting there. I told you. You're gonna appreciate what you have.
Yeah. Well.
So you wanna lie down or push another button?
I think I'm done for the day. I'm just gonna have some of my special drink, my special coffee, and
yeah.
all day.
So Mr. O'Malley Jr., I see. Welcome to the 26th. I haven't seen such an upward motion like yours in, I don't know.
Well, when my uncle didn't come back, they just had to find a replacement, and they figured, why not keep it in the family? I even kept his card.
Oh, you look so similar.
Thank you. It's a very nice view from up here.
I'm sorry, but is it okay if I give you a compliment? You know, we're very polite here on the 26th. So,
Sure, I love compliments.
It suits you so well. You're standing there with this nice haircut in this suit that looks like it's just your second skin, looking out there out the window with a slight tilt downwards. I mean, it's almost like a painting.
Huh.
Well, I thank you. If you if you wanted to paint me, I would say go for it. That's a silly thought. You're so nice up here, you know.
We're so happy because we know what we have here.
Well, I know this is not customary, but I was just about to order lunch from the 23rd floor. I know
Oh,
you're
Mr. O'Malley Jr. Oh my God.
they
That sounds so dangerous. I mean, I haven't eaten something from this 23rd for a wow.
they grow their own coriander there, and it's quite tasty, and it's good for you as well, you know. And I don't have to deal with the dust of the lower levels anymore. But I think it's, you know, you keep a healthy mind and a healthy body. That's my grandfather used to say. He was way up there, and someday I will be too. And
Then let's have that lunch.
yeah, just sit down right here.
About the money you gave me. Now, Gerald didn't want any of it. Yeah, I know. Sometimes he has these days where his consciousness or something like that hits.
Just don't speak so loudly.
Oh, sorry. Maybe next time you double it up. That's just what I wanted to say to you. Yeah.
You know what? You just find the right cards to remove from the right people, and we'll make it work.
Deal.
That was an awkward handshake. So
I know.
getting used to
Lift
life up
elevator
here.
people, always awkward. Yeah.
There's you know, the funny thing is, grandfather, brother, there's a lovely quality to the light at this time of day. I mean, I can't really see very much anymore, but I do get a sense of color.
Eventually, you start making up your own colors.
It's nice to have a viewpoint, isn't it? Nice to have a sense of what's outside.
Outside. Outside. You know what? I'm glad you're down here with me now.
Me too. I think this is what real family is. It's not ambition, it's proximity.
Yes, and sharing each other's inside colors. Because those outside colors and scents and smells and delicious foods and verdant views, and those only take you so far. It's what you got inside that really matters.
Why don't we see if we can get longer than 2 floor lengths together? Let's see what's out there.
Maybe someday, somewhere, there's actually an exit.
I wonder if I would be able to open the door.
You're always my favorite.
Thank you. And that's our show, everybody. Would the other cats please like to come up? Yeah, would everyone like to take a quick bow?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Thank you very much. So you had a close-up on all our hairs there. Robin in the UK.
Even the less complimentary parts. Oh wait, I forgot my real hair. Just a moment.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, if you enjoyed it,
Yes, indeed. Yes, the Facebook is Moida Cats because Facebook does not like the word murder in its user titles, which usernames handles words like that, which is understandable. But there we go. Anyway, we'd like to thank Highwire very much for having us. We'd like to thank you for watching. And we like to just say thank you in general, because that's a nice thing to say. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Stay on your floor. There's nothing
Stay
good
on your
up there
floor.
or down there.
Important words.